Hello everyone and welcome back into a new video, my first video in a while, but today we're talking about all of the sets from the August 2025 LEGO Star Wars wave, talking about the prices, the minifigures, the builds, everything about these sets and whether I think that they're worth it or not, and whether you should buy them or not. So jumping right into it, we're starting with set 75414, the Force Burner Snowspeeder from I think Rebuild the Galaxy Season 2. Now, first off, we notice on the build that it has a new windscreen piece. This looks really cool. It's an improvement from the old Snowspeeder windscreen piece that we've had pretty much forever. And it's a really good build. Otherwise, I'd really have not much to say about it. The colors are dope. As for the minifigures, we have this new character with the chain together lightsabers. It's a really cool concept. I think that's probably the best minifigure in the set. And then of course we have the two pretty much main characters from Rebuild the Galaxy. These ones are good. I have no complaints about this. One thing though that we can notice in this set is that some of the characters got orange lightsabers, which means LEGO can and will make orange lightsabers, and these lightsabers should have gone to Balin's Skull and Shin Hati from the Ahsoka sets. I don't know why they didn't give them orange lightsabers there. That was a talking point when those sets released, but now LEGO's proved that they can make orange lightsabers, and it's just really disappointing that the Ahsoka characters didn't get the same treatment. Now, this set sees a $15 price bump from the last Snowspeeder that we got. With inflation and tariffs, it's just on the line of overpriced at $50, but $55 is ridiculous. $55 for a Snowspeeder is just completely overpriced, and honestly, I would wait for a sale on the set unless you're a huge fan of Rebuild the Galaxy or these minifigures or something like that. And just remember that all of the prices that I'm referencing in this video are in US dollars. I'll put the Canadian dollar prices for my fellow Canadians in the comments down below. It'll be the pinned comment. Next, we have set 75413, the Republic Juggernaut. Now, the first thing that I have to address here is 813 pieces for $160. Yes, you heard me right. I don't even want to talk about the set that much. I haven't been collecting LEGO Star Wars for long. I've always wanted a turbo tank, and the one that they come out with looks like a 4+ set. So I'm gonna speed through this one. For the minifigures, we have Ki-Adi-Mundi, who looks nice. The clone troopers definitely need waist capes, otherwise they're pretty good. It comes with 3 normal battle droids, nothing much to say about those, and the elephant in the room is it's small. The build is small, it's really tiny, it has barely any interior. Okay, I'm on to the next one. Set 75417, the UCS AT-ST Walker. This one has a $70 price increase from its previous counterpart, but it's smaller, and I don't think the added display plaque and minifig are worth the $70. Otherwise, the build looks great, no complaints at all. The interior also looks super detailed and amazing. The minifigure could have had dual molded legs. Usually, I wouldn't complain about this, but with a $70 price increase, that means we gotta be a bit nitpicky, but it is good that it has nice arm printing. This means that we're getting 3 UCS sets this year. If the UCS Death Star rumored for October is a UCS set, but I have a feeling because we already have 2 UCS sets, the Death Star releasing later might be a Master Builders series set. Next, we have set 75433, Jango Fett Starship. This one is $70, which is $20 more than the previous Slave one, and it only has 1 more minifigure, so I'm not really sure how that adds up, but at this point, I'm not even going to question it. As for the minifigures, young Boba is as mediocre as he was in the UCS Slave 1. The Jango looks great. He is downgraded though because he doesn't have any arm printing in the set, and I don't necessarily disagree with keeping UCS figures exclusive, so decide in the comments what you think about LEGO's decision here. And then we have Lama Su, who looks absolutely incredible. New head mold, new torso, and leg design. LEGO really hit the spot on this one. This might be the best minifigure of the entire year. Obviously, I can't say that because we're only like halfway through the year, but it just looks really good. As for the build, it's super similar to Boba's Slave 1, just with the recolor. They were able to make it so that you could fit 2 minifigs in the cockpit, so Boba and Jango could both be there. They also added the seismic charge feature, which is great, and it has a stand that doubles as a maintenance cart for the kids that want a bit more playability. Number 5, we have set 75437, the Battle of Felucia Separatist MTT. It has the same price as the turbo tank with $160, and this one actually looks somewhat worth it. As for the minifigures, one glaring issue is that the commando droids are gray instead of being brown like they're supposed to be. I don't really know why. Maybe it's based off of different reference material like a video game or something. I'm not sure. The Ayla Sakura figure looks nice. Can't find anything to complain about that from the pictures that we have. And Commander Bly looks great in my opinion. The new pauldron, which I think is made of plastic, looks really cool. It solves the issue from Captain Rex where the pauldron was just way too big. The one thing that I can complain about is the fact that he doesn't have a waist cape, but to be honest, I wasn't expecting it. And you can say what you want about helmet holes, but I don't think that they really affect this character, especially with his macro binoculars. It also comes with 6 regular battle droids and 1 pilot droid. As for the build, the droid rack, it looks great. If it could hold more, obviously that would be better, but with the downsizing, I just don't see it holding more than the 6 that I think it holds. It looks like you can extend it by twisting a piece on the top, so you can take it out of its hatch by twisting that little circular piece on the top of the set. The rest of the build looks phenomenal. I have no complaints. LEGO hit the spot with this one. There's no glaring gaps in between the plates, so that's just really great. The interior is pretty minimal with nothing much except for an area for the pilot droid to be stationed and an area at the back to keep the stab speeder. So while this one is downsized, it doesn't look bad at all. In fact, this one might be my favorite set of the sets that I'm talking about today. Next, we have set 75431, the 327th Star Corps Battle Pack. $45 for a battle pack is the talking point here. The Clone Trooper and Battle Droid battle pack had 5 droids and 4 clones for $30, and this one we are getting 2 less droids for $15 more. It doesn't make sense at all. LEGO is just scamming us at this point. I don't even understand. But putting the price aside, let's talk about the minifigures. The super battle droids are nothing new, same good design. As for the 327th troopers, I personally think they look great. We all know that the helmets have some flaws, but if you want to hear about that, I'll redirect you to M&R Productions channel. Of course, the one thing that I do care about is the lack of waist capes, which is just so unfortunate. It would look 100 times better if they had waist capes, but once again, not really expecting that from LEGO. They've made it clear that they're not adding wastegapes anytime soon, even though their decision making is a bit flawed on that. As for the builds, the ATRT is still bigger than minifigure scale, and I know people want it to be smaller, but other than that, I think the yellow looks really nice on this build, but the thing weighing it down is the stud shooter sticking out the front. It just looks kind of awkward to me. As for the spider droid, it looks a bit bigger and a bit more accurate, which is nice. And finally, we have this small turret thing that doesn't really add much value to the build. As for number 7, we have set 75432, the V19 Torrent. This is a super hype set. As for the minifigures, the Obi-Wan minifig looks great with the arm printing and the Jedi armor. It's honestly a perfect minifigure. Jedi armor, Jedis just look so dope, and yeah, I really like this Obi-Wan Kenobi minifigure. This is also up there with the Kaminoan figure from earlier. It's a really honestly perfect minifigure. The Asajj Ventress minifig looks pretty good, nothing much to complain about. She has her custom lightsaber hilts, and yeah, it just looks great to me. The final minifigure in this set is the Clone Pilot, which looks great. The print on its head stops halfway up for some reason, but I haven't checked the source material, so tell me in the comments if that's a turnoff for you. But the build itself looks great even in this small scale, but I would recommend buying a display stand or something because when it's landed, it does not look the greatest. But other than that, I think this one is a decent set at $65 US. Next, we have set 75434 K2SO Security Droid. As for the minifigures, it's just K2SO. It's pretty much a perfect figure here, nothing to add on that. The build has the usual plaque with all the information, and it has a small platform to hold the K2SO minifigure. As for the build itself, it comes on a small platform similar to the one that C-3PO had, but it looks just really clean, nothing to say about that. As for the build itself, I think it looks really great. I have no complaints. I think after all of the hype with Andor, which is a great show by the way, this set will sell very well. Some people say the eyes look a bit strange, but I think it doesn't look that bad. And finally, we have Wicket the Ewok. For its minifigures, we just have Wicket the Ewok. Could have used arm printing, but it still is a pretty decent figure. And as for the build, I think it looks great. It's an Ewok, no complaints here. So tell me in the comments below what you think about this August 2025 wave. I'm sorry that I took a really long break from YouTube. I said I would be gone for 2 to 3 weeks. It ended up being around 2 to 3 months. So apologies for that. I'm trying to get back to weekly uploading, hopefully twice a week at this point. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.